It's about how to remain relevant, though, how to remain relevant with young aspiring authors, young professionals.
What has been a game changer for you recently that has helped grow your business?
I have lots of content, and it's harnessing that content and pulling it all together to form a cohesive book.
I'm here to welcome Cathy Fyock, a YouCanBookMe user since 2021, to our Customer of the Week showcase. Welcome, Cathy.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a bit more about what you do.
Well, I'm a book coach. So I help professionals and thought leaders write a nonfiction book about their area of expertise as a strategy for business growth to expand their brand, their influence, their platform. And it's very exciting work.
And those are some of the books behind you that I'm seeing. Are those books that you've
Yes,
written or some of your clients have written?
both.
So how many books do you say you had? 200 and how many authors?
200 and over 230 authors, and I've written 12 books now. My first books were before I was a book coach, I was a human resources consultant, speaker, author, and my books were in that space. And then 11 years ago, I pivoted my whole business and became a book coach.
Tell me, Cathy, what is the problem that you've fallen in love with? So we often talk about you need to fall in love with the problem, not the solution, because the solution can sometimes change. You've been in business over 11 years. Things will be different then to what they are now. So what is the problem that you love working on?
The problem is really, how do I establish myself as a thought leader? How do I establish myself as an expert? And I am helping folks figure out how to accomplish that through a book and through writing, because I'm helping people become better writers, better communicators, and therefore getting their message out there in the world. So yeah, how we do it may be different, whether it's an audiobook or an ebook or an actual physical book. But how do we establish our thought leadership as a way to become known and to get a client base?
And for your business itself, what keeps you up at night? What do you still worry about?
It's about how to remain relevant, though, how to remain relevant with young authors, young aspiring authors, young professionals. I've had a lovely long career, so I think that as one grows older, it's important to remain relevant, and keeping on top of things is very important to me.
If you could do things differently, starting your business, what would you do differently?
I'm not sure I would do anything differently, but I think what I've done well is just letting everyone know what I'm doing and encouraging people. If you would like to talk with someone about your book idea, or and I don't limit it to, you have to be writing this sort of a book, or this, you have to be at this stage or whatever. I'm happy to talk with anyone who has an idea for writing a book and not quite sure to where to begin. I would love to have conversations with those people, and that has been one of my secrets to success. And not trying to have friends and colleagues qualify leads for my business.
So you know how to get people started. You know how to kind of get the engine turning over the first time.
Yes, I do. I'm really good at that. And it's about creating a strategic plan for your book that aligns with your business's plan and
Mhm.
where you want to go in your business. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to do more speaking? Do you want to do more consulting or coaching? Or how is it that you want your business to grow? And writing a book in that direction is definitely the way to do that.
So, in terms of the way you operate, it's interesting that you say that you're not necessarily relying on just a word of mouth referral. You like to do it yourself. What has been a game changer for you recently that has helped grow your business?
Well, I love to speak on podcasts. I love to speak for groups who are interested in writing, and especially groups of nonfiction writers, or groups like of speakers who want to write that next book, or their first book. So those are wonderful ways. Speaking plus authorship is a wonderful combination for lead gen.
What tools did you inherit when you started 11 years ago? What tools were most important for you when you started setting up your business? And then what tools would you recommend other people now, you couldn't live without?
Doing events, doing programming, so offering webinars, and I was a Zoom user well before COVID made it fashionable to do so, and so I trained a lot of my authors on how to use Zoom, and because we meet via Zoom, but then I do a lot of webinars and programming so that people can be introduced to what I do and how I do it, and can be part of the community. So community building has always been a huge tool for my business, whether it be me meeting one-on-one with individuals virtually or in person, or offering learning events or finding learning events where I might speak, so that that's a way to bring clients to me.
Okay, that's really interesting. And that kind of bridges the gap as well between the people in the community and the learning and the experience of the book itself. Like whatever you're talking about in the book, you match with the way you're marketing that book.
Constant contact has been a tool that I have used really even when I was in HR. It was a way of getting the word out there on a regular basis. I have a monthly newsletter. I found that that's been incredibly helpful for getting the word out and building community. And then I offer regular master classes on different topics. I have many colleagues who are experts on audiobooks or on PR or some other tool. So Zoom is a huge, they've been a game changer for me.
Tell me a bit about how you reach out beyond your list then. How do you get new customers or new leads into your list?
So I'm writing articles and content pieces on Facebook, on LinkedIn. I'm putting out YouTube videos, all of the above, but actively doing those things. And then whenever I have a guest who is doing a program, they're marketing to their list as well as I'm marketing to my list. So we get that cross referral opportunity. So I'm also very big on developing a referral network. So I said earlier that I'm not a publisher, but I work very closely with one publisher in particular. And then I also am developing a team of other colleagues who do website development, who do social media, who do all of these other things. And I love to be a referral partner with those folks because, well, some people who want to work with me, they need to get that website up, and they need to develop social media strategy, and they need to do all of those things. They need PR when their book comes out. So finding those referral partners is a huge part of my business, of generating more leads and finding those aspiring authors.
I'm going to move on to the next section, which is the would you rather, which is quick fire. Would you rather throw out your phone or your laptop?
Oh, phone.
Phone. Would you rather get a new customer or double your sales to an existing customer, which would presumably mean a second book?
I love referral. I love repeat customers. I love them.
Would you rather speak at a huge conference or make a new sale?
I love coaching better than speaking. I think I'm a good speaker, but I prefer the one-on-one with a client. But I love speaking too.
Would you rather work with a team of experts or passionate learners?
Passionate learners.
Tell me about
I like
that.
the people who are motivated and have a thirst for getting it done.
Would you rather be known for product quality or customer service?
Customer service, because my customer service translates to quality of the products that my clients are
It kind
creating.
of is.
Yeah,
That's what his coaching is about, isn't it? It is about
it
how you can
is. It
understand.
really is.
What's been the quickest turnaround when somebody's only completed 1%? How quickly do they catch up?
It depends on the starting point for that individual. But yes, people can do it more quickly, and especially when they start thinking of, oh, I've done a presentation, I have created worksheets or handouts, or I have a PowerPoint presentation. I have lots of content, and it's harnessing that content and pulling it all together to form a cohesive book.
Mhm.
But I love to help people repurpose other content that they have created.
Look, Cathy, I'm going to end it there. It's just really lovely. Thank you so much for sharing with us how you run your own business, but also in particular how you're helping other people to articulate the lessons they've learned in business to write really good books. And I can see them all behind you. They all become Amazon bestsellers. It's really impressive. And you're obviously just paying back a huge amount to your community of business leaders.